guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I post. Other live streams or videos. So yeah, make sure you guys go and check out Graham's channel. It's NV Graham Gaming. He's actually making. And he has really good content.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Madden Ultimate
So go and check out his channel.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And an alley to run. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Young, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He would have fumbled it if my guy was.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now Young.
Get sacked 2 times in a row.
He goes down once more.
God, this guy's team is trash. I've sacked this guy's quarterback 2 times in a row.
What was that? Let's go, Ravens.
The nickel came into
We
play
taking
well.
it
5
home.
defensive backs.
Graham, tell me if this guy sounds like he's terrible at the game.
I just needed the extra nickel.
I've sacked him 2 times in a row.
The proper price.
Exactly. Another one.
15 cents.
Graham, the guy that I'm playing, he is terrible. I just sacked him twice.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take Baltimore coming back out here on offense. And Charles, unfortunately for the Ravens this year, it just feels like a failure. Yes, the 14 wins in the regular season, but that divisional round loss to Tennessee, such a shocker, really stunned everybody in the NFL.
It certainly did.
I just heard a word guy, and I didn't even mean to.
There he goes, left side.
Let's go, Walter Payton.
And Jordan Reed is probably the slowest guy on my team.
See, that's what I need Walter Payton to do.
And
Out in front.
I gotta give him some credit. He got
Scamper there to catch
Walter
a
Payton is
touchdown
really
on the
good.
opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you call dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. I've got to ask you,
is that Marshawn
what do
Lynch?
the analytics say about that type of a
Marshawn
run?
Lynch.
Does it establish anything else for them?
Oh, it's Freeman.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
No.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Football going back to the Houston Texans. Got another AFC South title this year. Their 4th in 5 seasons. No early exit in the playoffs. They came back to beat Buffalo and OT in the wild card round. Then that stunning 24-0 lead against Kansas City in KC. And you have to imagine.
Graham, I don't think anybody wants to go up against your Madden
season. Probably a lot of nightmares.
Yeah.
Especially against your Madden team. Is it your Madden team is not too good?
Yeah, but those kind of nightmares, you don't want to go to sleep. But I go back to something you mentioned earlier. Another AFC South title. Their 4th in 5 years. That's a lot of success that I don't think they get credit for.
Why would this guy do 2 running plays in a row?
They got to what?
Who does 2 running plays in a row?
In Kansas City with a chance to go
Graham,
to the
who does
AFC
2 running plays in a row?
Another sack, Jackson.
What?
Another
I
sack.
think we look back at this Houston franchise in a little bit different light. Instead of kind of short shrift. Hey, 4 titles in 5 years in the division. But what do they have to show for it? That's the tough part for Houston.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker.
Should be like 60-something right now.
Sims.
Technically, I have 9 touchdowns.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. 12-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Yeah. I was Jordan Reed faster.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To
Walter
throw,
Payton
Young. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. From the red zone now, Young. Open man here, Sims complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Steve Young. It's Hill, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Richard Sherman. Hold on, guys, I gotta go. Just...
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Manning. And incomplete. Crisis averted.
What is Bateman
almost
doing?
picked. Instead, 2nd down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Payton. And some space here. Gets through, and now an opening. Continuing to fight for more. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 21-yard line.
Well, that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. And they'll take him into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have
trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. On 1st and 10, Young. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it started short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Young now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Young, and that's complete. It's Sims. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
It's Young on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
His first name starts with an S.
Young to throw again. The throw taken in by Sims. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And look at this, it's a fake. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Madden, catch made there by Derby, the tight end. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Down. Here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
That sucks because it's all on me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away.
Huh?
This one fielded at the 5.
My mom called me and then I had to go.
Oh, look at the juice. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Well, I was going to go.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Walter Payton, 68 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He's been having a great... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, God.
He tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Yes.
Defense wins championships, baby.
On first down, Sims. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Young. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Young on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. fielded at about the 28.
Oh, no.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Fights off another.
Oh, no.
The second tackler would have learned from the first.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Manning, throw complete there to Jerry Rice. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. From the gun, it's Manning. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
I don't know. JK, I'm not on stream.
Leave him with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
10-2 stop. 5.
Now Manning on the bootleg.
Oh, what a touchdown.
And it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go, Jerry
Rice. There to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Let's see who did better.
So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced everyone you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Back now.
18,000. Okay, buddy.
So guys, now I'm just gonna do a normal game.
What?
Grant, maybe after that solo battle, do you want to play?
Solo what?
After the match that you're in, do you want to play?
I'm done.
Do you want to play together?
What would we do?
Just a normal game.
Maybe. I don't get it. It's just an item to look them better. And to get them better. Come on. Who did Eagles? Who did the Falcons? that, like that. Run back. Run back. Run back, run back, run back.
So far, nobody's joined my stream.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah?
Harsh feelings.
Hey, everybody.
And it's been going for 20 minutes.
And this is Madden.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
All right, Ezekiel
From the 32
Elliott.
now. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
What is his name?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Touchdown,
Position
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 68 yards. As his guys are able to strike
He's a really good
first
running
here
back.
in this opening quarter.
He's on the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. He won't go down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 41 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Well, Charles, as the Falcons come back out here on offense, you got to help me process their 2019 season. One thing for sure, fair to say that they were a second-half team, as in second half of the season, because this club started 1-7, 6-game losing streak, weeks 3 through 8. The talk about Dan Quinn maybe being... And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Wait, you're at your
So
house?
more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
What is that guy doing?
The field, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
What? Come on, guys, go to
this one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They toss to Freeman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
84 Nick Chubb.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan.
He's really good.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
Yeah.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To the running game, it's Freeman. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He has less speed than the 83.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
We're going. Derrick Henry. I want to buy everyone. Where's that Nick Chubb? Where's that Nick Chubb? It's 700, so it's down here. 700. Yes. No, I just don't have enough.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman.
So close.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Ryan.
No, it's going to expire soon.
Right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Anyone else buys it?
Hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Tavecchio puts this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line jump. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
See if the other one gets to the 97 or if the other one says 84.
Prescott's pass, intended for Blake Jarwin, incomplete.
Upgrade to the...
Partner, the head coach is out of challenges now for the rest of the game. I'm not too sure he wouldn't like to have a few more challenges in his pocket.
And when they first started challenges in the NFL, people were wondering what's the right amount.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there's a flat-out determination, but I do like where we are because I think it does leave strategy in the game, and the head coach has to make a decision about when exactly is the right time to pull the challenge flag.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
There he is. Sorry, Nick Chubb.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
I didn't buy that purple one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. Floating one, incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Complete to Jason Witten. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'm gonna do solo battle since I got 16,000.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end.
Oh, no.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Everything was better off. Barely my better off. Oh. One.
I was in the end zone.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
I might change the jerseys instead of the Saints. I don't really like color.
Ryan finding Julio out wide. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, yeah.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Ryan will throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Logan Paulson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
play. So guys, that's going to
struggles to get it.